Hey guys, how's it going? Five Finger Shuffle, back here with another video. Today what I want to do is fight a whole bunch of ML ball comps. We have 5 arena flags, so we're going to find 5 ML ball comps and we're going to attack all 5. First though, we just finished the first run of the gold bonus event and I crafted a whole bunch of pieces of gear, so I was going to show you guys some of the stuff that we just crafted. Nothing overly crazy. But this piece here could roll relatively nice. I don't have anything to roll these with, but speed, effectiveness, and crit chance on a crit piece, not too bad. That one's not new, that one's not new. This one here could potentially be good. I don't really know where I'd use it. Maybe on like a Cecilia type person. Speed, crit chance, HP with some resistance may be good for defense. Although a lot of things for defense now, I would prefer to have immunity, so I honestly don't know where I'm going to use that one. Also, this one, speed and defense, I mean, it could just roll high speed. You never know. And then I think there was a decent one down here. That's not it. Where'd it go? We'll roll this one at speed and defense. And then speed and effectiveness. And speed and defense again. So we got a few that we can roll that had like speed subsets in them, but nothing ridiculous. So yeah, that was the result of my first gold event. Basically it's 2 hours if you missed it. The next one, where I wrote it down somewhere. The next one's 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like 5 hours from now. I don't know if I'm going to be awake for that one. But anyway, let's just jump right into this. I do have a couple on my arena defense, and I have a couple on my arena offense ready to go. Here's the ones on the offense. And here's one of the ones on the defense. I know there's another one. This one too. So we're going to try these out. I'm really not sure what to expect from this video. And I'm not sure how I want to counter some of these comps. This one, I would prefer to bring Litica, because I want to reset that ball. If he doesn't have immunity, we can just reset him, and we should be good to go. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm tempted to take out this Izaria and put in Gerardo, but I don't think we're going to. Let's just try it like this.
I'm sure Fortune will be on our side today as well.
Fortune's going to be on our side today as well. That sounds fantastic.
Only by the will of the goddess.
Okay, so we get first turn, and he doesn't have immunity.
Eternal sleep.
Hopefully we land this. Perfect.
Be quiet.
And we have Ancient Book on our era, so we are going to delete this. Which one's actually, we're faster than all of them. We're gonna burn, I think, and then we kill Ken, and then strip, and then hopefully stun.
I will send
Hopefully that works.
to the grave.
Alright, so we didn't need to burn.
As
That
you
was a
command.
little bit overkill. Hopefully we strip here.
Forever. I pledge myself.
We don't necessarily need this strip, but it would be very helpful. Perfect.
Now, who first? I can't.
What we
take
do
this
need is the
anymore.
stun. In particular, the Ruel and the Era. So we missed the Era, which means we could potentially be dead.
Be prepared.
The one person that was most important. Okay, so
How
Kali
annoying.
didn't. Kali didn't get stunned there, which is interesting. So let's kill Ruel. We're slept. No, stunned. Stunned was right the first time. I think we're gonna be okay here. I don't think they can kill everybody. Although that extra turn definitely did not help our cause. So we can reduce her attack bar, but I don't think we're going to. We're just going to take the kill on him. That's fine. And yeah. Alright. One down. It wasn't by any means seamless because we missed the stun. If we get that stun on Era, then we just use our Izaria to reset our Era, and then we stun again, and it's GG. But that's okay, we got the first one either way. Now, very similar... Oh, wait. This is not the same team that they beat us with. For some reason, I was expecting that team. So how fast is this Biken going to be? And same question, are they going... This is very similar comp. Except they have Shooting Star Arcades instead of Ruel. I think we just bring the same thing. We might have to go really fast and one-shot him, but we'll have to see. A lot of these comps I find I have to attack twice.
Is it time to draw my sword?
Just because I honestly don't know how they're gonna play out. So we're fast enough to reset him, and then we're gonna have to one-shot that Biken, it looks like, in order for them not to crit rate boost. First we have to land this, however. Alright, so we got that one.
How annoying.
Now, I think we have to do Biken and then stun, because if we don't, then she's gonna boost. Because we could kill Era, and then she boosts, she revives, and then we stun. I don't know if that's really worth it. I think we're just gonna kill. And then Era can stun, and we should be okay. Alright.
Get ready.
So we got that. Also, we got the triple silence from the kill.
The Sword of Flowers.
We're just gonna come into the revive here. We could pretty much wipe out their Era, but
It's time to show you what I've got.
I want to make sure that
With Hellfire.
Shooting Star Arcades doesn't get her revive off. Alright, so we got 2 stuns. We didn't get ML Ball's stun, so he did get his first skill off, but because he was silenced, it doesn't really matter. Let's reduce his attack bar, which will reduce it and then increase it. Thankfully, we got the proc, so when it's his turn, he'll be dead anyway. Kill her.
Be quiet.
And her.
I'm
Alright.
one, that's all that
2 down.
matters.
That also moves us up back into Champion 3 as well. I tried attacking this one during stream earlier, and I think we tried to one-shot the ML Ken, and we didn't quite pull it off. It's not what this video is about, though. We're not going to do that. We're not going to fight that one now. Let's do this one. So, this one's a little different in that they brought an attack bar boost with it. So the Judith is going to be really fast. Thankfully, they don't have a speed imprint. But even at that point, like, what do we do, right? Do we reset the Judith, and then he cuts and sleeps us all, and then we're dead? Or do we reset him, and then Judith buffs, and then we're all dead? So Lidica doesn't work here. This is also the other way I normally would counter this. I would bring a a double imprint, and we could just let Kali kill somebody, which would be great. The issue with that is that they have actually 2 attackers, so that Celestial Mercedes could potentially kill us. We have to hope somebody doesn't have immunity, so I think we're going to go just really fast, because my Hirado won't work here either. Even if we outspeed, we could reduce, but I don't think the reduction's enough. It's only 15%, and assuming he's skilled up, he's going to boost more than that. So we're going to switch over here. We're going to take you out. We're going to put Izaria in. Actually, no. I lied. We're going to put Araminta in. And we're going to hope to hell that with the 2 imprints, our Kali is faster than their Judith.
I'll show you my skills.
I don't know if this is a good decision or not.
Shut up.
Okay. So we did manage to get first turn. Their Judith, so this is a little bit weird, but their Judith is actually slower than our Kali, which is good, but only a little bit faster, so we could actually silence her. The issue is that he's going to boost anyway. So we could actually snipe him. We could snipe the ball, and if we silence Judith, then we win. The other option is sniping one of the nukers and hope we silence the other 3. But I think, because like we could snipe Era, and then he sleeps and she probably gets 2 turns, or vice versa. I think we have to try and snipe this ball, and hope we silence both nukers with this.
To the grave.
Alright, we did. We didn't get the Judith, but because of the way it played out, it doesn't matter. Because we got the other 2. We either needed to get the Judith, or we needed to get the other 2. And thankfully we got the 2 nukers, so they only first skilled, and we survived. But it would have worked the other way as well.
Shall I attack?
We get the triple stun here.
Excuse me.
Get him to kill her.
And slice.
Nice.
Is it my turn?
Gets another turn.
One shot is all it will take. You can't hide from my gun.
How annoying.
Perfect. So this would have still worked if we had gone the other way, and we would have silenced Judith instead of the 2 nukers, because then she wouldn't have boosted, and we would have just got to stun them before they got a turn, which actually would have been a lot safer, but it still worked. Alright, number 4. You starting to notice a theme with this. It's been BAAL, Era, Reviver in 3 of the 4 comps. So let's go back to... First, let me put my team back here so that... Because I tend to just click on them without thinking a lot of the times when I'm streaming. And I'd be like, oh, our speed comp, and then I wouldn't have our speed team in there. And then... Normally we bring Hirado here. But we're going to put our Litica back in and do the same thing we did with the first 2 comps. Hopefully he doesn't have immunity. If he does, we could always attack it again and do it with the speed comp.
Heretics will be punished.
Alright, so no immunity again. We gotta land this reset.
Time to bring this fight to an end. Shut up.
So we got the reset. Let's check the attack bars. So the issue here is that their Era is 1 speed faster than our Era, which is really bad. We need to kill her. Normally I would probably take a big chunk out of the Ruel, but we can't afford to do that here, otherwise we're going to get outsped. We also have to burn into this because Crow has Aureus, So if we
I
don't,
will
we might not kill.
Everything.
Killed relatively easily. And we got the silence on Era, which is really nice. And we got it on BAAL as well, which is fantastic. I think we're going to focus down the Ruel,
I pledge myself.
just to avoid the revive.
Show me what you've got.
It'd be really nice if we can get a triple stun here, because then we can use Izaria to reset Era. Alright, so we got the triple stun,
Is it time
and
to
we
draw my
maintain
sword?
our defense break on Ruel as well, which is nice. I'm gonna reduce his attack bar, because he's not silenced anymore. And he's gonna catch our Era. He might still catch our Era, actually. Maybe it would be in our best interest to hit him now. Because it looks like, if you look at the attack bar, it looks like if we take 2 more turns with Kali and Izaria, that he's gonna pass our Era, and we can't afford for that to happen. So we'll do that.
Be quiet.
Yeah, he would have. Now we have to kill him. Because if we don't, see, that's the other thing, is if we would have attacked her, we wouldn't have made it.
I'll give you a rest.
Let's reset Era,
My sword.
and then we'll burn into our skill 1,
On my word.
which goes into a defense break, which is nice. And now, ooh, that was
They get
not
on
a
my
lot of
nerves.
damage.
I've got to remove them.
Luckily, all of our attackers are gonna go again before she moves, so it doesn't really
Be
matter.
prepared.
Alright, we got the double stun. Also, it doesn't really matter if Crow gets a turn,
No problem.
because he's gonna attack our Litica, and our Litica has skill prevent, which means that she'll take 0 damage from his ultimate. So,
I'll have
like,
to
even if
warm
we
up.
allow him to take his ultimate, which I don't think
Prepare
is gonna happen,
yourselves. It's
he's too
time
slow,
for
but
fireworks.
I'll
if
give
he
you a
did,
rest.
it wouldn't matter. She's actually a
Make my
fantastic
day.
counter for him.
Now, who first? I won. That's
Alright,
all that
4 down.
matters.
We need to find 1 more. So unfortunately, we don't have one on either list. Unless you happen to have one on your defense and you didn't use it for offense. No. It's a fun comp though. A couple ML NAF 5s in there. Alright, so we're gonna refresh. I wish I could try that guy again, but... Alright, so here we go. This will be the last one. Again, kind of similar, but sort of different also. They just don't have the revive. They have Ken in place of the revive, or Crow, depending on how you look at it. But this comp has been working, and we haven't run into any immunity yet, so let's see what happens.
Only by the will of the
Alright.
goddess.
So this is where things change. First time we've run into immunity, basically the main kill threat is the Era. So we're going to reset the Era, and we're going to get AoE slapped. There's nothing we can do about it. So hopefully we slow. We did slow, which helps a lot. So we got 2
Get
people
ready.
slept there. We're gonna miss Era's turn as well. I think we're just gonna focus on our own, on killing their Era for now, because we are gonna pass.
In full bloom.
We are gonna
The
lap
sword
her.
of flowers.
So if we can put up buff block and hopefully a defense break, that would be very helpful, because then Crow can't defense buff.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, so we got that one. Now the Ken probably kills Izaria. Well, maybe not, he missed. That miss was nice.
How annoying.
Alright, perfect. So... we can burn here. I think we're gonna kill Era with Izaria, or yeah, Izaria anyway. So we're gonna burn into BAAL just to stop him from doing anything.
I will send you
Because it probably won't kill, but at least we
to
can
the
stun.
grave.
Almost killed.
As
Not
you
bad
command.
through defense buff. Alright, so we're gonna skill 1. Just to make sure the threat
Who will
dies.
stand against me?
He has a speed buff, so let's reduce him.
All right.
It's time to show you what I've got. With
And we stun.
hellfire.
Hopefully we get some burn onto BAAL. And we got 1. And we got the stun on Ken, which is nice, so he misses his turn.
Shut up.
All we need to do now is get another skill 3 off from Litika so that she doesn't die when
Make my day.
Ken does his thing. Or sorry, when Crow does his thing. Ouch, we missed the reset there, which is unfortunate.
Oath of the
But
White
we're gonna
Flower.
reset our Araminta so she can stun again.
Get ready.
We may as well start working on Crow with this. At least defense breaking.
Show me what you've got.
And then stun.
I can't take this anymore.
Perfect. We got the double
Be
stun.
quiet.
That'll also basically give us time to get rid of that
Heretics
defense
will be
buff
punished.
on Crow.
As you command.
Well, and we can strip it. Perfect.
Forever.
Alright, so
Stretch
we
myself.
finished 5 for 5 actually against those ML ball comps. I hope this gave you guys some ideas on how to counter them. I know they are kind of tricky, but if you build
Let's begin.
teams like this to counter them, especially if you have an attack bar reducer, where you can just reset him. So if you have ML Silk, if you have Litika, if you want to go the other way and you just want to nuke him first turn, you can try something like ML Sid, ML Kali, any of those kind of people who have like ML Sid has that 50% reduction, Kali can stun on first turn, or anybody who can just nuke first turn that's really fast as well. I'm sure Sid, if he was decked out, would be a great option as well, because you could just boost him to be the fastest unit and then one shot. But yeah, those are some options. Here is my Silverblade Araminta. She has a level 30 artifact here. This is just so that I can burn into my Kali on first turn. I'm going to be making a Kali video soon. Basically, of her just one-shotting everything. Her Araminta's gear isn't very good. Her only good piece is this one here. 11 speed, 13 attack, and 13 effectiveness. I've been farming an insane amount trying to find upgrades for the other 5 slots, but I just can't find anything that has all 3 substats that I need, like the weapon. So these are her stats for now: 198 speed, 3100 attack, and 96 effectiveness. She can be a lot better. I'm going to have her at least 4000 attack when she's all said and done. She's got a couple plus 12 pieces here. But for the way I'm using her, this is probably the best way to build her, just with better gear, obviously. Next up that we used was Litika. My Litika is 241 speed. She was 243, but I gave a couple pieces of her gear over to Gerardo. Basically, just make her have a bunch of effectiveness. You can see she has 101% effectiveness. She has an HP necklace because I don't really care how much damage she does. If I had a really fast attack neck, I would probably use it because she can negate damage anyway. But it is kind of nice, like if I use this against an ML ball, you know, she can kind of tank or take a couple of hits anyway because she's over 10k HP. Also, she has a maxed out Infinity Basket, which is great because all those dual attacks do add up. And as you'll see on my Izaria, I have a maxed out Rosa. So the Rosa plus the Infinity Basket works crazy well together. Izaria takes extra turns the entire fight. So here's the Rosa, which maxes at 14%. plus the Infinity Basket at 14%, which is 28, plus the initial 5, so she has a 33% chance to proc an extra turn. Here's Isaria's gear. She's at 217 speed, so she goes after my Collie, because my Collie basically one-shot something, and then she also goes after my Gerardo, or in this case, after Lidica. So whoever needs to be stripped, she can do that extra strip before my Silverblade Airmint goes and stuns everybody. It just gives me like another layer of protection, because my normal offense has has Gerardo. So if he misses one person, she can come finish the job before my Era does her thing. But yeah. She's on an attack build, she's on attack, ring, and a crit chance neck. So she has 94 crit rate, but my Collie, who's coming up, has a crazy imprint of 6.5% crit rate, which means that essentially my Azaria has 100% crit rate and 60% effectiveness. I would love for her effectiveness to be higher, but to be completely honest, I don't want to sacrifice her damage because I burn her skill 1 all the time, and it does big damage with her skill 1 if you burn into it. My Collie is my pride and joy. I absolutely love this girl. I wish I had more imprints for her. She's only gotten 2. Her gear is insane. People keep asking me to see her gear, so I'm going to go through it piece by piece. This piece was from Hellraid, so you can go buy that in Hellraid after you've done 10 runs. It didn't necessarily roll the way I wanted it to, but it still rolled really well. No speed rolls, but that extra HP is actually really nice on her. It means that if she happens to miss her stun, and she doesn't happen to one-shot an ML Ken, say if we're fighting an ML Ken with a Sea Armin and an Aureus artifact, and she can't quite kill it, this HP comes in handy because when he revenges, he doesn't kill, which is amazing. Also, the 14 crit chance, 5 speed, and 16 attack is great. This is a perfect piece of gear. It doesn't get any better than this. 15 crit chance, 15 attack, 5 speed, and 6 crit damage. This one also, for a level 70 piece, is really nice. I would love a 4th substat here, but 10 crit chance, 10 crit damage, and 7 speed is great. 17 crit chance, 10 attack, a little effectiveness. For a pair of boots, it's hard to get perfect substats, so I will take that. That's a great piece for her because it keeps her crit rate high. This piece is relatively new. Only 6 crit rate and only 5 speed, but again, it's on a crit damage piece, and she doesn't mind the extra effectiveness, so she only has 21%, but I'll take it. The only thing that I need to upgrade on her is this damn ring, and I can't find a replacement for it. It's got good substats, like crit chance, crit damage, and speed, but obviously I don't want to be using a blue level 70 piece. One of these days I'll find a piece to replace it. I'm waiting for a level 85 piece with 11 crit rate, because that 5 extra crit rate will give her 100%, and I won't have to worry about her missing a random crit. But I would love to have her, that'll get her close to 3,000 attack, 100 crit rate, and 240 crit damage, which would be a dream come true for her. Also with her 224 speed, as you saw against the one ball comp, we can actually, with a couple of his speed imprints, that brings her up to 244 speed, and we can outspeed most things with her, and just get someone sniped first turn. So that's also really, really nice. Who else did we use? Well, we used Shuri, who has no gear. He's only 145 speed on random gear. He's literally just there for the imprint. He's got a 10 speed imprint at S. And Sid, he's also work in progress. I just got this ring for him. 7 crit rate, 3 speed, 17 effectiveness. So we're going to max that, and that should give him some more damage. The rest of his pieces are actually quite good. With the imprint, he's got 90% crit rate, 213 speed, only 2,000 attack so far because we haven't maxed that yet, but he should be okay once all is said and done. And I don't know why. Oh, this is on. I forgot this was on him. I was wondering why he didn't proc in that fight. Normally he's on Dust Devil. There we go. I was using him in the event because I wanted to max him to level 60, and I wanted to use the artifact as well to try and get the bonus. So that's why that was on there. I forgot that was on there. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. I hope this helped you guys with your ML Ball arena offenses. Hopefully it gives you some ideas. I hope you enjoyed the video. If this did help, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content, and we will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye for now, guys.